It's
the Power FM Morning Show.
Welcome back to the show.
Welcome to the Power FM Morning Show podcast. I'm Chris. She is Dawn. And today we are going to talk about sleep. Falling asleep. Is it hard for you to fall asleep? Leave a comment. Let us know how hard it is for you to fall asleep, or just whatever stories you want to share about, maybe suggestions once you've watched the episode. Maybe you have some ideas too. But I'm going to try to help Dawn. She has difficulty falling asleep sometimes, and sometimes I do too. And I've noticed that essentially what's wrong with me is there's some part of me is tense. Some part, it could be my shoulder, it could be just, so you got to figure out. You kind of start with your toes and you try to make sure that, you going all the way up to the top of your head, that you're relaxed. And then also I was constantly spraining my wrists for some reason while I was sleeping.
in bed?
Because like Ricky Bobby, in Talladega Nights, I don't know what to do with my hands, and so part of it, I didn't have this problem when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, for some reason, I seem to be having difficulty, where do I put things? So I have discovered something that makes me relax. And my secret is, you have a pillow. Either you hug it, or I have it to where I can sleep like a chair and put my knee over the top of it. I tuck my one hand underneath my knee, and then I kind of give myself a hug. And I put right, you hit your opposite arm. I just rest it against my neck. There's something calming about that. It's like someone is putting their hand on my shoulder going, Chris, it's going to be all right. You're going to be fine. Go to sleep, dang it.
I feel like this is childhood trauma coming back, where you're like, you needed your mom to be like,
well, I don't know, but there's something about, because if I leave it out and it gets where it hangs off the bed, or that, now it hurts in the morning.
No. It's so funny because you say your wrist. Mine's my shoulder. I have to lay on it like this, and then I have like frozen shoulder in the morning. Like all. But I mean, it's the same kind of thing. It's just a different body part, which is
But you could be resting your head on your hand.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that would give you, it'd be like a spacer. Maybe you need, or you could do both.
All I know is I've tried the most expensive pillows, and it's like all the ones that are supposed to be for side sleeping, and I'm just like, I literally fight them in the middle of the night. They end up, like, I can tell I've thrown them across the room in the middle of the night. I don't even know. I don't remember what happened, but it was quite a violent struggle apparently. But yeah, I wake up and my neck is just absolutely like asleep almost. You wake up like that.
I have to have two pillows. I do two pillows for Valerie because she demands it.
Oh God, you're not even talking about the partner that you're sleeping with. My goodness.
Well, ultimately, it's because I snore, and that's something your husband and I have in common. I'm pretty. So more upright I am. Huh? You're freezing on me a little bit, so my internet's probably not as good as yours. So what were you saying?
Same here. Do you remember how I used to tell you that I would like carry around this is before the days where we had like the little speakers that you could have white noise, which I carry with me everywhere. You may remember I brought that with us when we went to that weekend that we the cabin when we spent the weekend last fall. But I used to carry like a little, it was literally like a bathroom fan that I went back and bring so I could turn it on and it would have like white noise. I mean, this was old school. Oh my gosh. Now it's an app on my phone, but it literally, I would carry around a bathroom fan with me, Chris. It was not ideal. But yeah. So anyway, what were you saying?
I was just saying I had to have two pillows upright so my nose, so I'm not, leaning back and my mouth open or anything like that. But I guess it helps because my neck is, kind of higher than, you would think I'd have a crick in my neck, but I don't because I hug myself all night long. It's gonna be okay, Chris. Relax. You probably got a lot of things going on in your mind, and so do you just lay there just thinking about stuff for things you got to accomplish tomorrow? Is that the problem? But I promise you, if you just put your hand right there, you'll go, "Oh, I'll think about that tomorrow."
Okay, so let me just poise this. What if I think that hand is trying to strangle me, and then I end up fighting myself in the middle of the night? Because that could happen. That's the difference between me and you when it comes right down to it.
Oh, maybe so. That's when you would sprain the wrist in that hand because you thought you were attacking yourself.
Yes. And I may have very well been attacking myself. That's the sad part.
Someone's killing me, Tim. Let go of yourself.
I need therapy.
Well, anyway, thank you for watching, and subscribe and like and comment, and please do all of the above because we're just getting started and we need you to do something.
So we're continuing. We're not even
right.
This is continuing from 10 years ago. So anyway, sorry.
That is true. That is true. It's just a whole different ball game, different world, a lot of different rules, a lot of different things to discover. And
now let us imagine that you must identify your station. Power FM. You might say...